What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Bubble Bass, and if you're new here, please hit that like and subscribe button. We have a monster bass unbagging today. This is the June bag, and this is the Northeast region. One thing I want to add before we get into this unboxing is if we either get 30 likes or 30 comments on this video, I will be giving this bag away. And so let's get right into it. Alright guys, so first up we have a Z-Man hollow body frog. I don't know if y'all can see that well, but it's green up top, brown on the back with some yellow splotches. You have a chartreuse and red skirt on the back. Actually looks kind of like a burnt orange, but this is a 2.75 inch popping frog. I don't know if y'all could actually see that, but it's got a cupped lip on it, and this frog would hit pretty good on some vegetation or some type of weed flat coming out. Next up, we have a Vicious Fishing V-Pop 80. This is 3/4 of an ounce, and this is the tournament series of Vicious Fishing lures. Here you go, right here. Check that out. It's got like a bone white with like a ghost gizzard kind of color on around the eye with a gold eye. And you got your traditional popper feather end treble hook. And this thing feels pretty heavy. You can zing that thing pretty far. Next up we have a Fat Bastard popping frog. This is the Pyro Pete color. Y'all have actually seen this frog before. This frog has been modified. The pop is actually kind of tapered down, kind of like how a foot looks. You got the yellow flames with the red mouth and the black back with the orange and black skirt on it, and it actually has a little Colorado blade behind it. Let's see if we can get the weight for y'all. The weight is 15 grams and the length is 60 millimeters. So I think this is like maybe 3/4 or something like that, I'm not sure. But that's the Fat Bastard frog. And it's actually got a cool taper on the top of the head of it. I don't know if you can see that well because of that glare. Y'all see that? That's pretty sick. Pretty sick looking frog. Next up we have a Monster Bass exclusive, the Patriot 3.0. This is a half ounce type of walking bait. Check her out. Got a black top, it fades to like a blue, and then to a clear, and then an orange on the bottom. You got the traditional Monster Bass red hook on the front, and then you got your feathered treble hook on the back. Like I said, the Patriot's been around for a while. This is the third version of the Spook. This is a traditional walking bait, just like a Spook. It's got 2 rattles in the front, and it's got heavy knockers in the back to actually level this thing out. So when it's walking, you can actually get the walk the dog kind of going on. Next up we have a Thunderhawk Buzz Toad. This is a 1/4 ounce Buzz Toad. You got the actual Buzzbait right here, the Buzzbait blade, and then you got a, it looks like a 3/0 hook in the back. You actually hook the hook to the keeper. So basically it's like a Buzzbait head. See how it's flat and tapered? Then you got a little eye hook back here. You basically take that hook that's in the package and kind of like stick it on where the hook's sticking up like this. And then you hook this Buzz Toad to it, and your Buzzbait's running down parallel to the shore, and you just hear it going, and then the little frog flappers in the back are kicking up. It's a green pumpkin kind of frog. This looks like a pretty cool frog. It actually gives you instructions on how to do it in the back here. You see that where, you know, the eye hook actually hooks this little, you know, connector piece, and you got your Buzzbait head and then the Buzzbait blade. Then you got where you tie it to. That's pretty sick. Next up we have some rivets. I'm about to take one of these out the package to show y'all. These are garlic scented rivets. Everybody knows what rivet is. They are assorted colors, which means it's a laminate. There's no assorted colors, like there's no different types of colors in this bag. So assorted means laminate, and for the people that make their own baits, laminate means one color on top, one color on bottom. It's Rivets SRF ASST. And looks like you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like you get 6 in a pack. And you're actually supposed to rig these with a tri-prong hook, which is basically like a treble hook without the third hook. As y'all can see on the back of this package here. See right there how it's got the tri-hook. That's why those legs are spaced the way they are. Like this. This is kind of like almost like a baby bass color. And then on this frog, you actually have like a little like indent right here where your hook can go through. They're pretty cool. The little paddle flappers right here, they'll have a really good kicking action when you're throwing this thing around. It's kind of cool how this is. It's actually not a laminate now that I'm looking at it. So you'll see how you got the green that transitions to the white and then transitions back to the green. It's got gold, black, and green flake in it. That's pretty cool. I've never seen a bait laminate from the side on. It's always been like up and down. Like, you know how like you get those Cincos that are like black and then blue, or you get the ones that has the core shots in them. Those are pretty cool too. And then you get some Mustad 3/0 ultrafine point hooks. Can't go wrong with terminal tackle with the Mustad. These are good to have in the boat. That's what they were in the bag for, was for those rivets. Next up, we have some big bite baits. I'm not sure if this looks like. Oh yeah, so it says this is a buzzing warmouth, rig T side up. So yeah, so the way this looks right here is you rig these up. So this will be sitting facing the sky, and then so they'd be like this. So your underbelly would be the one that's sitting on top of the water. And also you could probably use those hooks for these. It says it's a warmouth color, and you can see how it's got the orange breast. It's kind of got the stripes going on with the purple and kind of copper colored flake in it, with like the black striping going on, and then you got the regular fish belly color. They also have the little paddle flappers. They'll also do this for you. And then you get a monsterbass.com $10 gift card code. I'm not going to put the code on here because I don't want someone stealing it. So that way, if I decide to keep this bag for myself, or if you guys decide that y'all want a giveaway, get us to 30 likes or 30 comments. One of the two. If either one happens, this box gets given away. If not, then I keep the bag for myself, or I give it to old Picnic. Like I said, if you're new here, hit the like and subscribe button. And also there's a Monster Bass code in my description where you get $15 off your first bag. And that's basically it for this bag. And you get your little card or whatever here. Like, I think Rick from Monster Bass actually lets you get featured on this little pamphlet here if you send in your big bass. This thing just breaks down your topwater, how to use your topwater and whatnot. And the Monster Bass Patriot was $10. The Z-Man Leapfrog Frogs was $8. The Thunderhawk Buzz Toad was $7. The Vicious V-Pop 80 Popper was $8. The Fat Bastard Frog Company Frog was $8. The Stanley Rivets was $5. And then the Big Bite Baits Dean Rojas Buzz Toad Warmouth was $4.50. The Mustad EWG 3/0 worm hooks were $3. The Monster Bass resealable bait bag was a bonus. So this is the bag. It's good to keep in a kayak or your backpack, wherever you want to do. And then don't forget, I'm not going to show the code on this either, but you got a Monster Bass golden ticket. And the winner is announced on Monster Bass Live every Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So depending on if this bag is a giveaway or not, this code might not be good. So, but I'm gonna put all this stuff back in the bag. So if there's any bait in here y'all like, leave a comment. And like I said, if we get 30 comments, someone will be a lucky winner of this Monster Bass bag. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Haven't done a Monster Bass bag unbagging on this channel in a while. We got good stuff coming down the pipeline for old Bubbleville Bass in here, so stay tuned for that. I'm not going to tell y'all what that is, because what's the fun of knowing what's going on, right? So this Monster Bass bag was a blast to unbox. I'm actually fairly pleased with what's in this bag. I would throw all of this except for those rivets or the warmouth baits. I just don't like the weightless kind of frogs. But like I said, if you're new here, hit that like and subscribe button. Don't forget about the link down below for $15 off your first bag. And 30 comments or 30 likes on this video, it will be given away. So everybody keep fishing, and I'm getting out of here. So stay tuned for the next video. Peace.